Hi, my name is Mel and welcome to another episode of my online diary during my working holiday visa here in Canada. Still in Vancouver and again loving it. I took a little break of loving it, but now I'm loving it again. Oh my god, do I have a wasp here? Oh no, please no. I can't have that. But yeah, it's been day 15 of my working holiday here, and as I told you before, I had a little down, but yesterday I slept until I think 10, almost 10, and it was so good. It was so necessary. Like, honestly, I know myself and I knew that I was being a bit dramatic like the day before, but I wasn't eating well, I wasn't sleeping well, I was drinking enough. That's the only thing that I'm like was good at. Like all the rest I wasn't really doing well at, so I know that I was just like, it's gonna be better after I really slept for a bit. And then I already made plans with my best friend to call and to catch up. We did the day before. Like, she was kind of my emotional pillow again, like always. Sorry for that. But yeah, we planned anyways to talk, so I called her as soon as I woke up, which was around 10. And then I had a call with my company, with my employer at 11:30. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna like call a bit, talk a bit, and then maybe I'll like go for a walk or something. That did not happen because I was talking to my friend for 1.5 hours. It's crazy because the day before we also talked for like 1 hour and like 15 minutes or something. But yeah, we're talking about like her situation at work. I always feel bad because I feel like I always talk about myself. So I'm trying to like ask as many questions as I can. She's not like very like, either there's not that much happening or she just doesn't want to tell me. I don't know, but she doesn't really like tell me that much. But I think it's more because she has like a very chill life and she likes a slow life, which I totally love. So yeah, but we talked about her for a while and like talking about like her plans and what the situation at her work was like. And then we talked about my situation and how everything is going there and like all that stuff. So we talked for about 1.5 hours. So I had no time to go to the beach or like go for a walk or anything, but it was fine because I had a very sporty day ahead of me. But at 11:30, I had my call with my company, and that call was scheduled as like a training, like that I get some training for like the new product. But then we started, and it was more like a recap meeting. So we're talking about like how the last 2 events went, but also like getting to know the CEO because I haven't met her yet. So like one of the CEOs, and yeah, we're talking about the last 2 events, like what happened, what was the feedback, like what we could do better and stuff. And she was like asking me a lot of questions, and I really felt really nice in that meeting. Like, I know meetings at home, they're like always very draining and like, I don't know, I never felt really valued. But in that meeting, like everyone like asked me for feedback and like my input, and like people were like actually talking to each other and not just one person deciding. It was like everyone was doing like their input, and then we decided all together. So that was really amazing. And yeah, we're talking about the upcoming events, like what are we planning, what the strategy is going to be like and stuff. And then it was like 1 hour, and then the CEO was like, yeah, like the other people can leave, like me and my supervisor should stay in the call for a bit longer. And I was like, okay, what's gonna happen now? So what happened was, apparently my supervisor called me after that and told me, because we were in a car I think on our first event, and I told him like, yeah, it's kind of hard because, you know, like the job that I now have is very like event based. So if there's no event, I don't work. And if we have events, it's only like 4 hours max. So like, even though this year is not about like saving up and making a lot of money, I still have to pay some bills. You know, that's inevitable. Even though I wish I didn't have to, but yeah, I have to. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard. And I just have to see, like, when I apply to other companies, like, that I have enough time to, like, do the events, because they need me for, like, driving and stuff. And so apparently my supervisor told me, like, yeah, you can always talk to, like, our CEO and ask for, like, more hours. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'll just see and, like, see where it goes. So apparently he did go to the CEO, and he was like, yeah, I was talking to Mel, and, like, everything's been great. And she's looking for more hours because she's already new and, like, still new and stuff. So apparently they kind of made a plan without me even knowing, because I wouldn't have asked. But of course, like, I really like the atmosphere, I really like the company, so maybe at one point I would have asked, but I didn't even think that I was, like, an option. Even, like, I thought that if I asked for more hours, it will be, like, in an office on a computer the whole day, which I didn't want. So that's also why I didn't ask. But they talked, and then they proposed to me that I was gonna be store manager at one of the locations in English Bay, which is, like, the busiest locations of them all. And I have no experience yet in being a store manager. I do have experience with, like, employees, like, training, scheduling, like, all those kind of things, like, but, like, inventory and that kind of stuff, I'm new. And yeah, it was so nice, like, that they even proposed that to me, because I didn't expect it. And she was like, yeah, like, no pressure, like, if you don't like it. And I was like, no, like, that would be so amazing, like, thank you for the opportunity and stuff. So yeah, I'm getting a new contract. It's been 3 shifts, and I already got a new job offer, kind of a promotion, so yay me. And yeah, I took it. Now I'm waiting for, like, the documents and stuff, and then I'm starting kind of a new position beginning of August. So I'll do the events, and then I'll also be store manager, like, a couple of hours per week. So yeah, that was amazing. And then I had my first fitness class of the day. I have Class Pass now, which is really good. Like, if I don't know if it's only in Canada or, like, all around the world, but I signed up and I got, like, 25 credits for free for signing up, and then I got also 20 credits from my friend because she referred me. So I booked my first class with Lagree West, which is, like, right down the street. It's a mega reformer class, and I have done reformer Pilates, like, lots of times at home, but that class was so humbling. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard. Like, I was shaking. It was honestly not fun at all. Like, nothing about, like, the teacher or anything, but it was, like, so fast. Like, the movements were slow. Like, you know, you had to go, like, really slow, but then, like, changing and, like, explaining was so fast that I sometimes was, like, I was looking, like, left and right, like, panicking, because I had no idea what was going on. And I could feel, like, instantly after the class, I was already sore. I was like, either that class was so hard or I'm just so bad at sports. Either way, I did it. It was 40 minutes. I wouldn't have survived probably another second. I did kind of miss, like, the normal reformer Pilates aspects. Like, I love putting my feet, like, in the loop, and then doing, like, circles, and, like, you know, like, a bit more fan classes, not like but I think that, like, Lagree is, like, known for being more, like, fast and, like, very, like, high intense. I mean, not high intense because the movements are slow, but, like, you know, really burning your calories during that time and, like, becoming sore and shaking. But it was really nice because I got a handwritten note, which I haven't seen so far. So that was really cute. And then I walked home. I was so exhausted, and my feet were, like, killing me at that point. Like, I was so tired. I was so exhausted, but I had another class that day because I booked, like, I'm doing an energy exchange at one studio. And when I do the energy exchange, like, every hour that I work there, I get 1 hour of free class. So I'm doing that at a pole studio. It's called Tantra. I don't know if anyone knows it. And yesterday was, like, when I had the energy exchange, I already booked my class, which was Intro to Pole, which was also yesterday in the evening. So when I booked the other class, the Lagree. That was the only class that was available. So I was like, you know, it's alright, it's gonna be fine. Like I can do both classes. Like I have been like very active and stuff, it's not gonna be that bad. But I didn't know that before, like the Lagree was gonna basically kill me. So I went home. I think I ate something, and then I don't even know what I did. I feel like I haven't been home in a second because my roommate came and she was like, yeah, if you want, like we can go together, because she's working there. She was the one that was referring me, and she was like, yeah, we can go together, but I have to go like a bit earlier because she wanted to go to a store and like all that kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like I don't have anything planned yet. I wanted to go to the beach, but at the same time I was like, it doesn't really make sense anymore because I had my, what was I doing in between? Because my class ended at like 3, and then I came home and then she immediately asked me if I wanted to go. So I only like chilled here for a bit, changed, and then we left the house. We went to Winners, I don't know. It's a store that's basically TK Maxx and TJ Maxx, but the Canadian version. And we went there because she needed something for her traveling, and I was there for the first time. I love TK Maxx at home. Like they have the best skincare stuff, like so much fun stuff. That one was kind of mid. Like it was mid. It was not like the best. It was nice, but I like normally when I'm at TK Maxx, like I cannot leave without buying anything, and yesterday I just left without buying anything, so that was good. We also went to a bagel place. That was also nice, but no, actually it was just nice. It was really good. I was really hungry because I only had like 1 protein bar and then 1 protein shake and then water. That was basically all I had until like 3, and then I was starving in the car, so we got some bagels. And it kind of made me realize that bagels is actually like a really good idea for lunch, because I can make it like very like high in protein but also low in calorie. So that was very good that we went there. But then yeah, Winners was okay. Like I didn't buy anything. I don't think I have to go there again. Yeah. And then after we went to the class, we went to Intro to Pole. It was really fun. It was very challenging. It was very out of my comfort zone because I've never done anything like it. But the good thing was that mostly all of the girls were alone, so it wasn't like a group and then like me. There were 3 girls that were kind of together, and they were like, I think one of them already did classes before, and then they brought the other 2s in. So we had the class. It was actually fun. Like the first time I tried it, I was so bad. Like I couldn't follow it at all. But then after like a couple of tries, it worked. The only thing is that we tried to like spin, and one time I didn't like pivot brightly or something, and so I smashed the pole into, yeah, that hurt. But other than that, it was fun. I don't know if it's gonna be like my new passion or something, but it's definitely fun to like do something else because it's very different than like any other sport that I've done so far. And yeah, we did that. We did a couple of like poses and stuff, so that was good. And then I talked to the friends group, like the 3 girls. They were really nice, and we exchanged Instagram too. So, and one of them told me she's like hosting dinner events and stuff, so I love dinner events, so maybe that could be something. And then I went home, made some dinner. I'm really into Asian food again. Like I'm doing noodles and stuff. Like not noodles, but yesterday I had salad with asparagus, shrimp gyoza, kale, pak choi, spring onion, and then with a bit of chicken broth and soy sauce. It was really good. I really liked it. And then I watched some TV on my iPad while I was like editing and uploading and stuff. And yeah, then I went to sleep. I think that was basically it yesterday. And I can already tell you I am freaking sore today, but whatever. See you tomorrow.